everyone, Clack the Geek here, welcome back to a brand new video, and today we're doing another ranking video. Today we're going to be ranking the Doctor's costumes. So every Doctor, has their own TARDIS or title sequence or sonic screwdriver or companion, and every Doctor has their own costume, the very unique look, and I'm going to be ranking all of them today. Now I should make it clear that I'm not going to be ranking every individual variant of every Doctor, because obviously certain Doctors have different variants, e.g. Matt Smith has the tweed look there, that one from series 5, and in series 7 he has the purple long coat. So I'm going to always include every Doctor as just one, but I will say which costume is my favourite variant. It'll make sense when I actually do the list. Anyway, let's go. Coming in last place is the 8th Doctor. Now, I do love Paul McGann's Doctor, and I've listened to some of his Big Finish audios, and he's brilliant. He's slowly creeping up on my Doctor ranking, but his costume never did it for me. It's basically just an Oscar Wilde outfit, like he just picks it up in a hospital after he's regenerated, but it's so bland, it's really forgettable, and it's just a naff outfit in my opinion. I do quite like his battered rogue look in Night of the Doctor, but that was only a mini-sode, so yeah, that is my favourite variant by the way, but yeah, this outfit never did it for me. And number 14th is the 13th Doctor's costume. Now, I remember when this promo picture came out, this is the first promo picture of Jodie's costume because in the reveal trailer it was sort of like just a hoodie look. I remember when this came out, I remember saying this is the most classic series costume we had in the revived series. When I said that, I was clearly thinking of the 80s because it's more colourful, I mean, Matt Smith is very Troughton-esque, Capaldi is very Pertwee-esque. But yeah, this costume is a bit of a mess. I will say, I do really like the coat. I think, it does suit Jodie and it's a very, doctor-y kind of look. When you take the coat off, though, I mean, you've got the shirt with the random stripe across the middle. It's a bit odd. And then there's and then underneath the shirt, there's a vest, I think, and there's a white sleeves, and it just looks a bit odd. And then the yellow braces and the high-waist trousers, it just looks really messy, and sometimes a cluttered look can sometimes work if it clicks, but this one doesn't, so not a fan of this one. But yeah, I can remember saying at the time it was very it was the most classic series costume, but I was definitely thinking of the 80s because it's more bright and colourful. Speaking of bright and colourful, at number 13 we have the 6th Doctor, Colin Baker. Now, I can't lie, I don't mind this outfit. Look, it's a really ridiculous outfit. The coat is awful, but I kind of like it, even if it is ironically. I quite like it. I can't deny. And it definitely took a risk, and it definitely stands out, and it's memorable. Maybe not for the right reasons, but I kind of like it. I can't lie. And it kind of does suit Colin Baker, he's very bombastic, he's very over the top, and, every eye is drawn to him the second he swans in, which fits with his more egotistical personality, it's it contrasts Peter Davison very, subdued. This just goes full out, and I kind of like it. I have admiration for that. Favourite variant, I'd probably have to go with the season 23 one, Trial of a Time Lord, with the red cravat. I don't know, I quite like it, although I do like the blue cravat one. At number 12, we have the 1st Doctor, William Hartnell, the original, you might say. Now, this is a very simplistic outfit. He very much looks like a man out of time in the 1960s. Like, this is what people wear, I'll wear this. And yes, it's a very simple thing. It's very much just, a gentleman's costume, but it's not amazing. That's why it's quite low down on the list, but it's fine. It's a cool outfit, and yeah, I don't really know if I could pick a favourite variant, but I do like certain editions like the hat and the scarf. They can be quite cool. There's not really much to say about this one. It's just a decent outfit. It's the one that started it all, so you've got to give credit where credit's due. But yeah, it's fine. In 11th place, we have the 5th Doctor, Peter Davidson. Now, I kind of like this one, and I kind of don't at the same time. It's weird. I don't know what it is, but yeah, I'm quite half and half on this one. I mean, the cricket jumper's kind of cool, and the fact that he does play cricket in Black Orchid, one of his stories, it's kind of cool. And the pyjama bottom's quite cool. The sticky celery's a nice little addition, but for the most part in his era, it's just pure beige from top to bottom, including the blonde hair as well. So it just kind of it just feels a bit bland. But favourite variant would probably be season 21, his final season, because there's a bit of red, and there's a few red stripes on his jumper, and the pyjama bottoms are a bit, they're red instead of just beige, and it adds a bit of flair. It pops a bit more. So yeah, I'm quite completely on this one. I like it and I don't. It's a bit odd. In 10th place, I've put the Ruth Doctor. Now, I've decided to include the Ruth Doctor on this list because regardless of your thoughts on the Timeless Children or Series 12 or pre-Hartnell Doctors or anything like that, you can still judge like the TARDIS or the costume. And I do kind of regret not putting Ruth's TARDIS on my TARDIS ranking that I did in like July last year. So I've decided to rectify that and put the costume on. And I think it is a very good costume. The only reason she's this low down on the list is just because we didn't see much of it, we didn't see much of the Ruth Doctor, but it's a really good costume. I love the military sort of coat, sort of gets across her authoritative characteristics very, very well, and the colourful shirt is really cool. I guess it kind of symbolises her African heritage. I don't know if I'm looking into this, but yeah, if that was deliberate, then that's really cool. And I think the tinted glasses are a really nice touch, and the way she sort of looks over them and Jodie and like really annoying, it's just a really cool touch. And I just think it's a great costume, and the Ruth Doctor was great, and I'd love to see more of it. In 9th place, we have good old Eccleston, the 9th Doctor himself. Now, this is easily the simplest and most sort of normal outfit of all the Doctors, but here, it works really well. This is the Doctor, he's just come from the Time War, it's him stripped to his most bare elements, and it's just, it suits his character perfectly. The brooding black leather jacket, it suits his personality perfectly, a bit like how I said with Ruth. And I mean, this Doctor wasn't fussed on travelling the universe to start off with, so this outfit reflects that perfectly. And it's an ordinary outfit. You could easily walk down the street in this outfit and no one would really bat an eyelid. And I find it quite odd here that obviously at Comic-Con and stuff, but people always cosplay. You see a lot of 10th Doctor cosplays and 4th Doctor cosplays. I barely ever see any 9th Doctor cosplays. Barely. I find that quite odd because it's a very normal outfit. I just find that really odd. In summary, it's simple but effective. In 8th place, we have the 7th Doctor, Sylvester McCoy. Now, I quite like this outfit. The question mark jumper, I know a lot of people say is a bit too overbearing and a bit too, on the nose of Who, Doctor Who, but I can't deny it, I quite like it. And it gives it a bit of life, because if the jumper was just plain, then it would very much be just like a gentleman's outfit. A bit like Hartnell's, in fairness, because, but it suits him really well. The Panama hat is really cool, I think, and the question mark umbrella is just great. And I think it's a more subtle way of incorporating the question mark. But yeah, it is quite a cool outfit, and if I had to pick a favourite variant, I'll go with the season 26 one with the dark brown jacket. I like the cream one, but I think the darker jacket suits his darker, more manipulative, scheming personality a bit better. But yeah, I like this outfit. In 7th place, we have the 10th Doctor, David Tennant. Now, this is quite a cool outfit. It's a suit which is quite simple, so that's why I wouldn't put it really high on the list. But there are some really nice quirks, like the Converse trainers or an ankle-length coat. And the coat does look really cool when he's bellowing in the wind. It's really cool. And I just think it kind of summarises the Doctor and how I kind of envision the Doctor, especially in the modern series. It's an outfit that I guess you could walk down the street in. It is kind of a normal-ish outfit, but there would be some people who would be kind of take a second look at you, not staring at you as all the way down the end of the street, but if they just sort of take a second look, it's slightly odd, and I think that kind of suits the Doctor in a way, at least for me. Favourite variant, I'd probably have to say the brown suit. I prefer that in Series 2. Mainly wore, I think, but yeah, I prefer the brown over the blue suit, but yeah, I like it. At number 6, we have Patrick Troughton, the 2nd Doctor. Now, I love Troughton's Doctor, he's one of my favourites, and this costume is just really quirky, and I just like it. The 2nd Doctor is often dubbed as the Cosmic Hobo, and yeah, I mean, the baggy coat, the checkered trousers, the bow tie, you can't go wrong with the bow tie, and yeah, I mean, Patrick Troughton was very much the inspiration for Matt Smith's Doctor, and I think Matt Smith has gone on to say that Troughton is his favourite. And, it's just you can see the inspiration, and it's just a really nice outfit. It is simple, but it's effective, and it really works. Yeah, and you got the sort of the Beatles haircut. It is quite 60s in that sense, but it is quite cool. And I guess he's sort of like a sort of scruffy teenager a bit. Like baggy clothes and stuff. Yeah. A bit like me then. And whenever he has like different accessories, like in the Power of the Daleks, he has like a top hat, I think. And then in the Yeti... No, in the Abominable Snowman and the Ice Warriors, he has like a big fur coat. Yeah, it's quite cool. So yeah. Cracking the top 5, we have John Hurt's War Doctor. Now, he only appeared in the 50th anniversary special, but man, it was great. And this costume is just, it is sort of a blend of the classic and the modern. You've got the sort of, the leather jacket for Eccleston, but you've also got like the cravat and the waistcoat from McGann. And it works really well. You can still kind of tell he's the Doctor, but it is sort of, because of the Time War, it's very much worn away, almost, if that makes sense. And it just looks like it's very brooding. It just looks great. And you also have like the bandolier and the war boots, and great. And it's also, I know this is quite an odd detail, but it's kind of cool that we had a Doctor with a beard. I don't know, I found that quite cool. And number 4, we have Peter Capaldi, the 12th Doctor. Now, he had quite a variety of variants, didn't he? In Series 8, he had the, Crombie coat with the shirt and waistcoat and the red lining. It was fairly simple, but it was very effective. I think it was really good, and he had some really cool, it was just a really good outfit. Then Series 9, he has the hoodie look, which, I mean, I have grown on over time, but I'm not a massive fan of the hoodie look. It just looks a bit daft, and especially when he has like the Sonic sunglasses, it just looks a bit naff. But then Series 9 and then Series 10, he has the velvet look. Like in Series 9, I think from Face the Raven, he has the red velvet, which is just amazing. And then Series 10, he has that black velvet. I think he was in the finale, I think, and he just looks amazing. It is a very classic kind of outfit, and it, sort of inspired by Pertwee, and especially the hair as well, And man, it just suits him so well. The long coat, it gives him a very distinct silhouette, and it's just an amazing outfit. And favourite variant, well, it's got to be the red velvet from Face the Raven, Heaven Sent, and some other stories. I mean, I've bloody cosplayed it, so you know how much I love it. But oh my god, his outfit is just brilliant. And number 3, we have John Pertwee, the 3rd Doctor. Now, I find it quite sad that in my lifetime, probably there will never be another man who can pull off a frilly shirt, a velvet smoking jacket, and a cape, and still look like an absolute bloody badass like John Pertwee did. How do you wear all of that, but still look cool as hell? I don't know, but he managed it. It just looks so cool when he's just dashing about and, doing the karate chops, and he's doing all the fight scenes and stuff, and it's just amazing. And it's very, because it was obviously the 1970s, it's very colourful. There's lots of different, he's got lots of different variants and lots of different colours, and and it was great. My favourite variant, I'd have to say the 3 Doctors one, which is the red velvet jacket. I just think it was really cool. But absolutely amazing. In second place, we have my favourite Doctor, Matt Smith, the 11th. I mean, this one was just amazing. As I said, it is very much inspired by Troughton. The bow tie, you can't go wrong with that. The tweed look, it does suit his personality. He is an old man in a young man's body. It's a very sort of older man sort of costume, I guess. And considering he's the youngest actor, it's quite ironic. But it just works really well, because he is that old man in a young man's body. And it's just a really good outfit. However, as much as I love the Series 5, 6 tweed look, I've got to say, my favourite variant is the Series 7 purple long coat look, and the waistcoat as well. I just think it's absolutely amazing, As I said, I think long coats are a really cool part of the Doctor. It gives him a very distinct silhouette, and oh my god, it just suits him so well. It's just like, when he's running about, the coat's flowing all over, it's just a great look. And when he wears some of the headgear, like, the fez or the Stetson, they're kind of cool additions as well. Not anything integral, but they're just quite cool. And it's just a great costume, I think, and I love it. And at number 1, what else could it be? It's Tom Baker, the 4th Doctor. Now, this outfit, calling it iconic is an understatement. This outfit has been parodied to death. That multicoloured scarf is one of the most iconic and one of the greatest things to come out of this entire show. The outfit is just perfect. It's absolutely perfect. The scarf, the fedora hat, the long coat that he wears, whether it's the red velvet coat, or whether it's the burgundy coat, or the sort of beige coat, or even if it's just the jacket that he wears in season 12, it It's amazing, absolutely amazing. I mean, you always see this look parodied wherever. It's always the Fourth Doctor that's parodied, whether it's The Simpsons, Family Guy, Futurama. I remember seeing a couple of years ago the Shaun the Sheep movie, the sequel, I mean, and basically there's this like alien theme park thing, and there was a character who made a brief cameo, came out in a Tom Baker costume. Like, it's so iconic, and I don't think you'll ever be beating it. It's just a perfect costume. So that's the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed it. What are some of your favourite Doctor costumes? You know, let me know in the comments below. Be sure to like and subscribe. And this is Clack of the Geek signing out. Ta-ra, everyone.